Hello friends, today we're going to take a look at Snot, a very interesting titled game, but very fun to play to say the least. Game currently in development, and there is a Kickstarter for this, so if you think you may be interested in contributing, take a look at the video description down below where you can find out more information. Now of course this game is still being developed, so we have the single player available, multiplayer and much more will be coming soon. So we'll go ahead and get it started. As you can see, here's a big shout out to the team members and their thank yous to all the people involved in the game. Very nice to say the least. This is a demo, so a short being of what this game is. And of course, if you have suggestions, there's our email address. Moving right along. So they're hoping to get this game out roughly late 2015. So once again, if you want to contribute to the Kickstarter, feel free to do so. Now I'll say right from the bat that this game has two methods of input. You can either play bot keyboard or the controller. So that is very nice to say the least. I love a good controller-supported game. Now for these signs, I can go ahead and read those. Here is the easy mode cloud, by the way. If the game gets too hard, he makes it easy for us in the demo. So as you can see, we can actually use our shell as a projectile. I have all that ready configured. This is pretty simple right now. There's much more levels and everything planned. Again, there will be a multiplayer mode as well. So this game does have a lot of depth to it so far, I do have to say that. There we go, there's our easy mode cloud. Now you've just seen a star fall from the sky. Those are our power-ups. They allow us to do several different things. One, we can use it to power up and shoot lasers, or two, we can use it to light up the shell for dark areas. So if I remember correctly... Okay, well there's the throwing shell. I didn't want to throw my shell, but whatever. Alright, so we can get up here. Now, my controller's a little bit wonky, so I gotta be very careful how I do my jump. This is not on the game, this is actually on my controller. I have a very old controller. These little flamingos serve as halfway points. And they also serve as reset points as well, so if you get stuck, go back and hit the nearest flamingo, and you can actually reset the board to go from there. Just as the sign explains. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me another shell real quick. Give me that shell. And again, there's always a situation where you'll find yourself needing one of those. Get up there. Now these totem poles are rather interesting. You can actually, if you match 3 colors in a row, it actually takes them out like Tetris used to. It'll get rid of all 3 blocks. So we gotta go ahead and get past this part. And of course this explains the star right here. Saying about shooting lasers and such. So I believe if we do this very carefully, there will be a way. Or I could just go ahead and do that, whichever. So of course we have several methods of attack. There's another star. You can either jump up and hit him with your tail. There we go. Well, I probably should have done that, but either way. Again, if you make a mistake, just go back up, hit the flamingo to reset the board. Now, there'll be a multiplayer storyboard if I remember correctly. I cannot remember 100%, but this game will have a lot more to offer. There is a little bit of a puzzle to this first stage. We have to get a key, and we also have to get the item from the chest unlocked with the key to get toward the end, or advance further along. There's 2 stages that I've seen so far in this, and I gotta say, it's rather well built. Okay. The reason why I'm struggling on this is because there's a method to get past this. That's why they put this here for a learning purpose. No! So it will kind of make you think. There we go. Finally past that nonsense. And of course, yeah, if you're stuck and can't go any further, guess what you can do? You can reactivate it. Now again, if you're adventurous, you can actually go back and do some exploring. It does pay to explore in this game, so don't be mindful. As you can see, we got a health up right here. So don't be afraid to go back and take a look at over things once again. There is another power-up I'm going to go ahead and get here as well. That will allow us to get 3 stars instead of 2. So I can go ahead and do that, and there's my power-up with that. And I can go ahead and shoot lasers, like so. Very nice indeed. Or I can just go ahead and not pause it, really. So this is Snot. He's our hero of the game, and I believe it has to do with saving his mollusc god who is being possessed by an evil being. So we go ahead and get another shell. As you can see, the toolbar on the bottom allows us to have various different shells. Each different shell has its thing. For instance, the shell we got right now kind of acts like a missile, but the circle ones just kind of act like a rock. So they both have their different uses. The conch a little bit more better, I believe, in my opinion, than the regular shell. And we have here, warning, jellies inhabit this area. Jellies are going to be your enemy, as there'll be multiple different types of enemies in the game. And there's our little window of warning right there. Actually, you know what? I believe if we go back and come down the left side, we can go ahead and get a little secret down there. Now, I don't believe these shells will actually do much. Well, there was our light we just used. Yeah, shells don't do much with the jellies. You have to actually use your stars to be able to do that. There's the chest we have to go ahead and get into with the key. So first, we need the key. Then we can always come back here and get in there. Now, I will say, some of these ledges you got to be very careful with because it can be a little bit tricky. Okay, then of course we got the crab. Which, oh... Okay, it touched him and I lost a little bit of life. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Very easy to get more shells. Now, the boxes that are marked with an X means it's a guaranteed shell, which you can use. The boxes that aren't marked, it's kind of a 50-50 chance you may or may not get a shell, so that's a thing. Okay, H up will increase your max health by 1. There we go, we got another one. Hooray! Now, can I go back and get the... Nope, I guess the star fell over here, disappeared. So I do want to go back and get that... Oh, man. Getting things. Now we've gotten it. Yes. And fall down there. No, we don't want that. We want this. Okay, so bye-bye to all these jellies. I've already gotten hit plenty of times. You have collected a light energy up, which means we can now go ahead and use 3 stars. Hooray. Each little area will have its own little mechanic that you'll learn about going through. Very interesting. Now we just go back to the previous area without being touched. We should be okay. Now, there isn't a life system right now that I've seen. That's not to say one won't become later on down the road as we see more progress in the demo, but right now, it seems to be pretty much up in the air. You can keep on going as you go along. But the game is in development, so we'll see how that turns out later on. Okay, so once again, I believe this is going to be the mechanic that shows us what we can do with our little blocks here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I totally broke that. Well, bananas. There we go. And nice. Okay, once again, that's why the conch shell is so much more important. You could always do much more with it. And shh, I don't want to go down here just yet. Get up there. No. Oh well, we'll just go down and around. Whatever. There's so much to explore in this game, it's not even funny. Which is a really good option. It adds much more to the level. Again, it's why exploring is so important, because you never know what you're going to find. Various different secrets around here. Oh, that's right. I believe we can't come from this way just yet. There is much more. I would like to see more from the shell mechanic to see if there's more you can do. Maybe take out some enemies. I was kind of disappointed when I originally couldn't take out those guys. Like right now, the shell mechanic, guess that didn't work out too well now, did it? Do anything with that? No. Why won't you? There we go. No, don't go back down there. And break you. Break yourself. Alright, so it takes a little bit of practice to go ahead and get the targeting of this down. Then you throw a shell completely right away. There we go. Get back up top. I don't think I missed anything, no. Alright, so we basically broke out because we could. That's fun enough. And, okay, we got more shells over here. So, if I remember correctly, we had a key somewhere around here. Emote poles. Of course, they are our way of blockage. And you really can't get past these things either, so you really don't have much of a choice except doing that. There we go, just like Tetris. They just disappear once you get 3 colors in a row. Oh, we got a nice little bunch from all that. Oh god, pirates. Yeah, these guys are a pain in the butt. And you can take them out with 2 shots. Very nice. Okay, I believe our key is down below, so if we can go over there and get that. I gotta say, for a demo of a game that's in early work, it is very nice to say the least. Hit our save point. Go back around. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this final product would be. Especially having a multiplayer available in this. Around you. No. The one thing you gotta be very careful as we get some health back from him is that sometimes the targeting may be a little bit off. Okay, there's our key. So you may have to find yourself hurry up and pointing to the direction of your enemy before you actually attack. If not, you may be off just a little bit. I wouldn't trust these pirates if I were you. They seem to sail from a dimension that is beyond comprehension. And I believe our pirate friend here discusses about the actual game itself. I be Captain Tiger. And here's where it's left to me crew. We sailed the 7 seas searching for booty in order to pay debt to the cursed wench bug. The hands of fate have slaughtered his role in this game, and now this doom will come for me if I cannot fund the project. Abandoned to fate with no chance of return. Arr. Have you seen any gold around here? Alright, Waxed. Quick, you scurvy dog, bring the treasure to me. Somehow, I don't trust him, but you never know. Alright, so first we gotta go all the way back and get the treasure chest. Ow, you dick. We will need what was back in that treasure chest. Get out of here, you. And I believe there's a quick way back down this way instead of going through all this stuff again. Yeah. Now there is a way to go ahead and get that heart piece, but I cannot remember for the life of me how I got it. So, unfortunately, that one's gonna be lost to the ages. Oh no, 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 no. Again, either way for the keyboard or the controller, it does handle pretty good. Don't mind me right now because like I said in the beginning, my controller it's old. So it's seasoned and it's not exactly the most reliable right about now. That's kind of why I'm being a little bit sloppy right here. And... oh no. Look, you. Get rid of you. Then we do that. And then we throw the shell completely away. Now, you can actually lose all your shells and become just the slime itself, and become the snail. But it's kind of just cool to have the shells. For the sake of gaming, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, I got a free conch shell from it too. So it does pay off. Alright, so get out of here. Now, the options menu for this game is actually in the beginning. At least that's what it is for right now, for the beginning of beta. So maybe in time we'll go ahead and see much more. The current pause screen looks like this, as you can see. Controls really just tell you what the keyboard controls are. We can go ahead and browse across for keyboard controls, and there is our gamepad controls as well. Though you could easily change all these in the beginning. So we'll go ahead and resume it. We're not going to deal with Mr. Crab down here because he is a cranky pants. And I believe we can actually die to get back there much faster if we so choose. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So, no! Get out here, you. Come here. Yes. Okay, and we got what? You found an Easter egg. That is the treasure. It is empty now. Yeah, clearly it is empty. Alright, let's get moving. I don't want that heart to disappear. Nice. The hearts are a way to replenish our health. Oh, leave me alone. Yeah, take that, crab. Back to 100% health. I mean, I could easily die and just go to the last checkpoint, but what the fun is that, you know? Actually, I kind of went the wrong way. So for being a platformer, it's actually got some puzzle elements involved in it as well, which I kind of like. Blow me down. You found the booty? Arr, but this be a worthless Easter egg. A chest full of gold doubloons, you say? Roger me jollies. This be enough to repay the wench bug and fund the Kickstarter project. And there we go, a little pirate humor there for you. Yo ho ho and a bottle of Alright, so moving along from these guys, who are obviously from another dimension. Here's our little puzzle area right here. And there's a sign up above that's going to tell us that sometimes you gotta take the road that's not always the most obvious as we get rid of Mr. Crab. So of course it looks pretty clear cut, right? You just kind of go down and around and all around town. Pretty simple. Now we could actually destroy this block. Well, you know what? We could destroy this box and get another shell, which I'm gonna do. But in the end, the road less traveled will be to leave that box there and actually use it as a platform. Which is why I'm going back. So once again, this game teaches very valuable lessons about certain areas and how to think before you go ahead and choose your path. Believe me, I found that out the hard way. It took me about 10 minutes to figure out why I couldn't go around the right way until I realized that was the actual path we needed to take with that box. So, goodbye, Mr. Crab. You can scuttle around all you want. I have no use for you. And no, get back up there. No! I don't want to fight Mr. Crab again, damn it. And we'll use you. That's so. There we go. Oh! I had another star, that'd be much more useful. And there's another shell we can get. Yes, all the shells. We must have all the shells. Now this one. Oh god! No, no, pirate, bad pirate. Get up here, safety. Well, whatever. Alright, so a couple shells. And then we'll speak to our Easter Island guy. Get it, Easter? Easter egg? Oh, young gastropod, what business do you have with Mo? Mo is over 1,000 years old. Does not usually speak with most newborn snails. Are you here to report that Easter already? Easter is here! Mo! And he opens the doorway, so that's very convenient. Get out of here, pirate. Damn it. There we go. That's how you get rid of the pirate. Now, let's go ahead and enter Mo. And the Mo is another stage. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No, 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 no. There we go. Pressing the other button gives us the option to have our shell illuminate. As you can see, it's much more helpful. Is it really dark in here? A light bulb shell would be useful. Just combine a snail shell with the energy star. And that's what we got. And this will actually take us to level 2 of the game. So this has been Snot, a very interesting game. It's got a storyline, but it's currently in development right now. So I believe it's going to be out sometime probably in the 4th quarter of 2015. Check out the Kickstarter below in the link if you want to contribute and see much more of this game. I believe it's going to be pretty good. I believe that there's going to be a lot more to it. They've already said there'll be multiplayer and a time trial as well. So that's very awesome as we enter level 2. Be sure to check that out. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Have yourselves a wonderful day. If not, then just simply fake it. My name's been Graz, and I will see you again next